My breath stinks. My breath stinks.
Yeah. I'm recording. I guess it don't matter.
You are?
Yeah.
You are?
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Mesi TV and I am back with another video. Today I'm going to show you how I got this cute, easy Minnie Mouse inspired hairstyle. First, I am starting by spraying some Sulfur 8 Kids Detangling Spray all over her head. I did not wash her hair. I don't like to wash it too often, so I just grease her scalp and detangle as I go. I only like to wash your hair maybe 3 times a month. But first things first, with this hairstyle, you want to make your parts so people can tell that it is, in fact, Minnie Mouse. So I am just making the head shape. And then I am going to go and do the ears. Like, this part doesn't have to be perfect, but you just want to make a circle in the back of her head, leaving at least an inch of space from the nape of her neck to the circle for braiding purposes later. You want to section your parts off so you can focus on one part at a time, and also so the hair doesn't catch on anything else you're trying to braid or part or anything like that. Just try to keep everything sectioned off. So I made one big circle in the back of her head, and then I made 2 smaller circles and right on top of the bigger circle. So as you can see, it is a Minnie Mouse shape. Very cute. So now I'm going to go in with my Shine and Jam. This is my Old Faithful. I use this every time that I braid my hair, my daughter's hair. This just helps keep everything nice and tight and not frizzy. Everything will be nice and smooth whenever you use jam. You cannot go wrong with jam. And specifically the orange container, this is the extra hold. I'm in a location right now where we don't have many black hair products. So if you know of any other products that I can use to get the same or better effect that doesn't leave a white cast, then just let me know down in the comments. So here I am parting right by her ear. And this is going to be the braid that I do from the back, starting at the back of the nape of her neck, and then braiding around the circle to the front by her ear. And we're going to connect it all to the front. But here I am just spraying a little more detangling spray. As I said, I did not wash her hair, so this is just me detangling as I go. I just took down her previous hairstyle and went right into it. It's still easier to manage because her last hairstyle did have a lot of braids and twists, which is a good protective style. So I'm just hopping right into the other one. I'm greasing her scalp and just keeping it all moisturized. This is me also using some tea tree oil to add more moisture as I detangle. I am sure there's an easier way to do this, but this is just how I like to do it. This didn't take me long at all. It took me an hour maybe to do her whole entire head. But here I am, like I said, starting at the back of the nape of her neck and just going to braid around to the front. If you need a braiding tutorial, then just let me know. But this is how it turned out. I could have used a little more jam around the perimeter of the braid, but it'll do. So I kind of skipped forward a little bit. I added a braid in the front that's going downwards by her hair. I'm going to add some beads onto that. And I added 3 braids in the front. And then I also just gathered. As you can see, I'm doing hair detangling a little bit, starting at the ends and working my way to the root. You don't want to comb from the root to the end because you can cause a lot of breakage. So just take your time whenever you're detangling natural hair. There is really no rush when you're trying to detangle. Just take your time. You don't want to cause a lot of breakage. So this is me. I've already put some jam around the perimeter. So I'm just brushing it up all together, making it nice and smooth. I'm going to use a rubber band to make a cute little ponytail. This is one of the ears for the Minnie Mouse style. You don't want to do it too tight, just tight enough to make it look neat. But also, you don't want to do it loose because you don't want it to unravel. So it's nice and detangled. I'm just going to do one plait. Very simple. I'm going to plait it all the way down to the end. And now that I have the ears done, I'm not going to braid the ponytail where I have the head at. I am just going to create a bantu knot. So here I am just twisting the hair as I go, twisting, twisting, twisting all the way down and circling the twist around the hair itself, if that makes sense. As you can see what I'm doing. Also just wrapping the two ears, the plaits from the ears around the bantu knot as well, and then securing it with a rubber band. As you can tell, this is clearly Minnie Mouse, very cute. So now I'm just going to work on the other side and do 3 braids and then 1 forward braid for the beads. So as you can see here, I am just unraveling some of the braids that I did for the front section so I can make the bantu knot. It just makes it easier to twist it down. So here I am twisting down and then around. So you just want to create a bantu knot and secure it with some rubber bands. Not too tight because you don't want the hair to break off at the root, but just tight enough so it's secure and it doesn't fall out. She's not in pain. She's not crying. So this is me putting the beads on the end of the forward braid that I did. I did not have a bead thread, so I just had to make some magic happen. I totally forgot that you can use a bobby pin to do this as well. It's a lot easier, but it just slipped my mind in the moment. So you want to add beads to both sides, and then that pretty much completes the hairstyle. Once you're done adding the beads, then you can add on some cute bows or whatever in the front, and you can also do baby hairs if you choose. Of course, I'm going to do baby hairs, so I'm using the jam that I used earlier with my edge control brush and just smoothing the hairs down in the front. Just know that you absolutely do not have to lay down the baby hairs. This is optional. I just like doing it because I feel like it just brings the whole look together. If you do decide to do baby hairs, then just take your time and carve them out. You can use a brush like I have, or you can use a toothbrush. It really doesn't matter. I noticed that when I use Eco Styler gel that the edges lay down a lot longer, but this is really pointless for my daughter because it never lasts. So this is the finished look. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? Yes. I added bows in the front, and obviously you can change out. I have a bunch of different colors of bows, so you can change those out every day if you want. But I did not add anything to the back just because I really wanted people to see the shape of the Minnie Mouse creation that I did in the back. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment if you have any questions on how I achieved this look. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.